Hey guys, so I wanted to talk to you, especially after pretending my last video. So, as some of you know, I recently got fired, and I honestly don't know how to feel about it because there's like been a part of me that doesn't want to work, but it's like I do the realistic thing and I get a job, and it's like every time I get a job, it's like something goes wrong. Like usually I get fired or like I can't work there. Like it's always something, and it's weird to me because it's like it's hard for me to know exactly what path I'm supposed to be on, like differentiating between realism, what I want, and what's expected out of me. So I don't know, because when I had first gotten the job, the universe was saying like, oh, you're on the right path, like, or you need to put in hard work or whatever, right? So I got the job, but it's like not even a month later, I'm already getting fired, but it's saying like, oh, you're still on the right path. So I don't really know what that's supposed to mean, but yesterday I was looking up like jobs for women to work at, and to be honest, like I was seeing like stuff for like phlebotomy and stuff, and it is a career that pays well. So I feel like if you're into like healthcare and stuff, definitely look into it, babe, because it's actually not that expensive to get into. Or like your state probably offers like a work program that'll help pay for it. So definitely look into that. But it truly doesn't, like, even after finding all the information about it, knowing where to go, it's not resonating. Like it's not giving, So instead, I got my paycheck today. And I got fired on Saturday and today's Monday, so this is 2 days later. So I started thinking about what I wanted, because like with the job, like I was thinking of like saving money to become like a certified yoga instructor. Like that was the plan. So I also started looking up stuff for that. And I used my paycheck to pay for it, And like even today, like, because I'm like always looking like for like discernment or like the answer, I guess. It's just because like when I look up like things for yoga, right? Like, you have like your For You page. Like it's crazy because like the lights are blinking. I feel like that's confirmation right there. But when I was looking up like things for phlebotomy, right? They were coming on my For You page. And so I was like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? But I feel like resistance, like, as in like it's a realistic approach to do so. But I don't know, I kept on thinking about yoga, and I was like, well, let me look up like yoga instructors and people too, right? And so then I started getting messages about how, like, I guess like there's this show called like Free Guy. He's like an NPC, and it's basically creating your own reality and not looking at things as if they are obstacles, and knowing that if you're doing what you're meant to be doing, then things will come. The things that you need will come to you. Messages like that, and it's like I feel like the want to do yoga resonated more. Like even when I was asleep, I was dreaming about me waking up and doing yoga and stretching, and then I woke up in my dream, but like I was still asleep, and I woke up and I was like, girl, I thought I was doing all these yoga poses. Now I gotta stretch for real. And so I started stretching just for me to wake up like for real and be like, okay, well, I want to go do some yoga. But anyway, yesterday I was looking up yoga classes and stuff, and it was crazy because like I landed on one that was having a sale, but it ended yesterday, and I was like, no, my paycheck is still pending because we get paid on Friday, but I don't get my paycheck until Monday. And I was like, oh my gosh, no. But today I ended up finding like a yoga class that was even cheaper than their discounted price. And I was like, and then I looked it up to see if it was accredited, and it doesn't have like a lot of information online, but it's like it's accredited through Yoga Alliance. And it's like, girl, like, you ever dream about this? And I wonder like if part of the problem for me is listening to outside people, or needing that need for permission to do what I want, you know? Or even things that I were doing before that were giving me money, but it wasn't resonating all the way. Cause I'm still trying to define like even with my YouTube page, like certain videos that I do. Well, actually, I like the majority of my videos, to be honest. I guess in the way in which I do them, in the way in which I present myself to you guys, you know? Because like sometimes I want to talk, sometimes I want to do a vlog. I don't necessarily see myself as like this big inspirational person because I'm still working on myself. I feel like I've been like, but also I feel like I've been looking for myself. Like the answer that I've been looking for is within myself. I just haven't done the things yet, and I feel like maybe I could inspire other people. I don't know. So just to wake up, you know, today and I'm about to get ready, and it's like even now. I listen to what I'm saying, like so nosy. But even like before, right? Like before I signed up for that yoga class, I kept on hearing like these negative voices in my head of people just talking about me, which happens in real life too. So I don't know if it's like trauma, PTSD or what, because people talk about me in real life. And it's like they want your attention, like they want you to hear it. That's like a whole video for a completely different time, but you're just being surrounded by people who, you know, don't like you or can't bring themselves to like you. So that's confusing too, because it's like my job, I was supposed to be able to move in this type of direction, but it's like now what, you know? No. Like, let's start right there. But like y'all don't even understand, so much has happened in the last 24 hours and so much discernment. And I keep on getting these different messages of like, cause it's crazy, like even in relationships with people who I enjoy being around, but I'm like, this person, I enjoy this person, but it's not resonating fully. It's not. Basically, I guess like the idea of settling, like should I settle for somebody that I really don't want? Settle for the money? But also, like there's like this nagging feeling in the back of my mind. It's like if I were to do what I wanted to do, actually, then I'd get more. Money-wise too, monetarily, spiritually, emotionally. It's crazy because like before I got fired, right? Like I said, there was also already weird stuff going on. Like the girls that weren't even talking to me, and some of them were just so fake, and I could tell. And I even thought I made a friend there, but I also had the thought in the back of my head, like, is this person actually a friend? Because I mean, I asked her, if like after I got fired, I asked her, you know, if she could do something for me. She hasn't said anything yet. And you can't really force people to like, you know, help you or do something for you. But it's like, well, I asked her for a referral letter, and she hasn't said anything. And I don't think she's a bad person, but it's like if the roles were reversed, even if I was in that position, like I'm the type of person, like I'd go. Because at first I was like, maybe I came to this job to meet her, to make a true friend. But as like a true friend, you asked me to make you, baby, I'm making you the best referral. Like, what else do you need for output? You know, like, because even if I don't know how to do it, I'm going to look up how to do it, you know? But that's just me. And everybody can't be like me. But I don't have to be around nobody who's not like me. So yeah, I'm gonna go do some yoga. I feel like I've been talking for like 10 minutes so far, which is great. Like I don't mind yapping, but I was thinking about making like a miniature vlog with this, but I also might not. Yeah, like I even like applied to a few jobs yesterday just to see, but like if I get hired, I'll go. I don't know, I'm in between like showing up, like even the idea of just going there, like my mind is like, girl, what? Like literally it's like, do I look like I want to? But, and that's the problem with me, because there's realism, but it's like, what is real? Because everything that you think can be created. If you think it's already been done. So, and that's resonating. I felt no resistance there. So it's like, what does that mean for me now because of my goals? But like, I feel resistance when I think about it in a negative. So when I think of life, it's like, hey, everything's just gonna work out for me. And I'm fine. Like in this moment, I'm fine. And hopefully I stay like that in this moment, because even within like the last 24 hours, I've had moments where I didn't feel safe. So to achieve that feeling of safety is important to me, which is why I think my mind is like, girl, a part of my mind is like, girl, we don't have no time for that. What do you want? And I was like, this is what I want. I feel like maybe the full body me thing was a distraction to see, like, do you really want what you said you want? Because even with me being a yoga instructor, right, I was like, well, maybe I can do a cosmetologist and I can do nails, because like I did these nails and I love doing nails. But it's like, there was resistance there. Like, yes, you love doing nails, and yes, you wouldn't mind doing it. And maybe I will get, I don't know, maybe I'll get bored and get my, you know, like just do it just because, I don't know. Or like the full body me thing, like, oh, like, I have no problem doing it. Just like, my heart feels like, I'm heartbroken. But, yeah, so I really don't know what this means. Like, oh, you're on the right path, and you know, that's the messages I'm getting. You're on the right path. And even when I do my tarot readings, for phlebotomy, the card came out. I can't remember which one, but it was basically like, no, it wasn't the one with Aladdin symbols, but it was kind of similar to that one, where it was like the man standing there and there was like choices that he could make, and basically like, you'll have success in all you have, like any choice you make, you'll have success in it, right? But then when I did one for the yoga instructor, I got the, which one did I get? Y'all, I be forgetting. Was it Ace of Wands? The paintbrush? And it was basically saying like it was more affirming, like where you have success in all your endeavors. Well, like this, like the first, like the card for phlebotomy was more like, well, yeah, any choice that you make, you'll have success in it. So it's like, if that's something that you want to do, go right ahead. But like with the yoga instructor thing, like the confirmation was just spot on, you know? Like there was no hesitation, none of that. So it seems better to me. And yeah. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm finna go do some yoga. I'm gonna study. I'm thinking about getting like a brand new notebook for it. I think that's what I'm doing. I think I want to get a notebook specifically for yoga. And then I want to go to like this garden place. It's so pretty there. And, you know, just be somewhere nice. Because even in my neighborhood, like I usually do yoga here. But I'm getting kind of tired of going over there. And it's kind of like boring, you know, like I want to go in there. Like I feel like I grew spiritually so much over there, so I don't want to actually disrespect the land that I practiced on, but it's also like it's no longer resonating with me. This area or environment is no longer resonating with me. I wonder if it has to do with the aspect of telling people your plans early on. I have a big mouth, but I also feel like nobody can take away from you what you actually want. And I feel like before, I was just going to wait to become a yoga instructor. Like, I was just going to do everything else first. Like, do all, like, the superficial important stuff first. And then become a yoga instructor. But now it's like, well, babe, now, like, I was going to, you know, like, get a job. Car, apartment, save up, you know, like do all of these things first. But now it's like, well, I don't have a job and now I'm about to become a yoga instructor. So maybe it's teaching me that I don't have to wait for the things that I want in life. And yeah, I feel nervous, scared, anxious, you know, all of those hardcore feelings, but I also feel excited, which I think is the most important, to feel excited about what you're doing. It is nerve-wracking. And like I literally just plan on going wherever the wind takes me. So if I have like a thought or an idea, I'm going to do it. Is the camera getting dark? Like I feel like it got dark. Let's make it dark then. Are you guys like this light? But yeah, so I'm gonna give me some food. Gonna make my, like, you know, snacks to go because I plan on being out there for a while. Hopefully the weather is good. It's probably dark because it looks dark outside. Hopefully the weather is good today because I did not check. And yeah, we're gonna move on from there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know if I want to post this one first or my peach cobbler recipe first, but either way. But thank you all for being here. Hopefully if you're going through something, then you see the other side of it soon. Remember, Sete Mate means no fear. Your life is short. Do the things that you need to do right now. Do not hesitate because life will not wait for you. It is not waiting for me. It's really not, because I'm in like this point of like healing, and also like not only did like the negative voices go away, like because they were still there even like when I was thinking in between like phlebotomy and like being a yoga instructor, I could still hear these people in my head, and now they're not even there. Well, kind of, but like when I say the voices were loud, I might sound crazy, but I feel like if you've experienced it, or maybe you're hearing it now, maybe you're before your transitional period, because I've heard things and then I experienced them, and at first I was like, girl, what are you talking about? And then I experienced it and I was like, girl, why don't you tell me it was gonna be like this? But